Hey Lindsay, Cherokee 866, Letitia, welcome in everybody. Hey you guys, happy Wednesday. Hey Sunny, Trina Marie, use it with a lot of numbers. Miss Debbie, welcome in. You guys tap the screen as you come in, share the live as you come in. Y'all did know that I was gonna go live today, right? Hey Healthy Me, welcome in friend. How are you? Come on in, you guys. How are y'all? Are y'all doing okay today? Welcome in, everybody. We will start the live as soon as we get to 100 people in the chat. I finally ordered my Tirs. Oh my God. Boo! Hey Toya, welcome in, my love. How are you? Doing well. Got some questions about glutathione. Okay, baby. What are they? Hey sister. Hey Kendall. Welcome in. Summer. Let me see. Let me text Vaughn and let her know I'm live. Come on in, you guys. Y'all did know I was going to go live. I was not feeling well. I'm still like a little bit under the weather, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hey, Miss Lady O, welcome in. Miss Lady T, welcome in, friend. Tea time, I see you. How are y'all? Come on in. We have 69, 70 people. The chat is building. Y'all did know I was going to come on, right? Y'all know today was the deadline, honey. Today is the day, I heard. Hey, Amanda. Thank you, friend. These are my new ones. Come on in, you guys. Welcome in. Y'all know I'm always going to come in to calm the waters. I know y'all have probably been a little bit on edge. If you're with Amble, I don't know why you would be on edge, but I can see why other people would be on edge. But y'all know I'm always going to come on, show my face, speak to the community. Other people would be on edge. But y'all know I'm always going to come on, show my face, speak to the community, give some more insight on Amble patients, and let the community know how to get their medicine, whether it's branded or compound, because y'all know I love both, honey. I'm a nurse. I just want y'all to get it however the hell y'all can get it, right? Nori says it's been a lot of chatting. We just in one with some attorneys and some others. Lots of chatter. I heard, friend. I heard. Not sure if it's related or maybe if it's cold or flu symptoms. What, baby? I'm congested and girl, like all of the things because of my husband's party. We was outside, like in and out. It was cool that night, so I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on, but I'm gonna see what I can do. Just finished my first 5 days and now 2 days off, feeling nerve sensitivity through my legs and in my back. Oh my goodness, friend. I would just suggest if you're having like those type of sensitivities, just do a little bit of ibuprofen. Aleve could help. Notifications is working. Boom. I was in that chat too, girl. I don't even want to know, y'all. I don't even want to know. I'm not even concerned at all. Okay, so let's just get started. There's 140 people in the chat. You guys, if you are new here, my name is KEASHA Dixon. I'm a registered nurse. I work under the umbrella of emergency room medicine. Y'all, I'm also the charge nurse of a 20-bed outpatient unit. I do them both. I'm a patient and a partner of Amble Health. Y'all, I am a strong advocate of GLP-1 medications, branded and compound. So y'all know I'm always going to start my lives by telling patients how to get their medicines. Y'all know I'm a strong believer in using your insurance policies. If you are a patient who is looking for GLP-1 medications and you have medical insurance, these are the branded forms of those medicines. Y'all, as a nurse, it is my priority and it is my ultimate concern for you to be able to use your insurance, because patients who cannot afford their medicines do not get the best outcomes. And if you have medical insurance, these are the branded versions of those meds that you will be asking your pharmacy benefits managers if they are on your formularies, okay? So ZEPBOUND is for obesity. MOUNJARO is for diabetes. Ozempic is for diabetes. WEGOVY is for obesity. They have been FDA approved. Some of us have them on our formularies. Some of us don't. You guys, if it is not on your formulary, I educate every single live for you guys to know that you can ask your PBM for the criteria to do a prior authorization for the branded versions of these medications, because that is the most cost-effective way to get your meds if you have insurance, is to try to get your insurance companies to cover them. Today is the day that they are out of shortage, so the branded versions, the companies have guaranteed that you all will be able to get these medications, and the most affordable way is to do it through your insurance companies. If it's, again, not on your formularies, ask for the criteria for a PA. If your insurance company does not want to give you your criteria, ask them to fax the criteria to your physician's office, and then ask your physician's office for your criteria list. Once you get your criteria, it is yours and your doctor's responsibility to make sure that you do everything that is on your criteria for your insurance companies to pass your PA, and for your insurance company to start paying for your branded versions. Again, I think this was the last day that they are allotting compounded pharmacies to utilize their molecular formula. So y'all, do what you got to do for your prior authorizations. And y'all, as a matter of fact, because this is the last day, it definitely has ignited it has put fire behind me to start fighting for my prior authorization as well. Y'all know my prior authorization was up in December, and my criteria list is very long. So, oh, my sister says, pin that, sister. She says most criterias are available online, y'all. Okay. So we already start. Okay, let me say this before I go on with my live, y'all. And this is for, I'm assuming that I'm going to be saying this to people who have not heard me say this before, y'all. I am live at least 5 days a week, and I have had the same conversation with the live. Y'all, I've been preparing you guys for this day. I've been preparing you guys for this day. Yes, you can still order with Amble, okay? I know, June, it is confusing. It's very confusing. So let me just explain it. Today is the day that your compounded pharmacies, I don't care who you with, your compounded pharmacies after today will no longer be able to use Eli Lilly's molecular formula for your GLP-1 medications, okay? Amble Health is still taking patients. We're still taking new patients, and we're still taking care of our old patients. If you need to know exactly what that looks like, you need to go into your patient portals and ask the questions to your clinicians, because this is the time that they will be providing all of those things. Now, because of all of the chatter that's been going on TikTok, I'm not going to go into details, because people be taking people's words and breaking it up for whatever reasons. I don't know, y'all. But y'all know over here, I like peace. I like it to be calm. I don't stress anybody out. I'm not about to raise y'all's cortisol. I'm not going to speculate or anything. I've already said what I thought. I've already told y'all what it's going to be. If you missed it, now you're going to have to go to your primary cares, because people in the community is doing too much, and we're not doing that over here. We just not. So if you can read between the lines, at the best I can say, if you are a Amble patient, go into your patient profile and go and do your follow-up. Okay? All right. Do y'all's follow-ups. I've told y'all that Amble has been preparing. We've been preparing since October for this day. We are prepared. I've been trying to inform you guys to keep you calm throughout this whole situation, because I knew there was going to be a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people saying all kind of stuff, rattling y'all, increasing y'all cortisol. Y'all protect y'all peace. Protect y'all peace. Make sure you are with a company that is going to take care of you. Yes, we are taking new patients. None of our patients are going to have any breaks in their health journeys. So whatever it is that you've been doing, we're going to make sure whatever outcome that you've been getting from your previous meds, we're going to make sure that you continue to do that. Now, if you need to know what that looks like, again, you need to go into your patient portals and start talking with y'all doctors because in pharmacy, because they're the only ones from this point forward that's going to be able to tell y'all. Because remember, I said we're all individual patients now. None of our stuff is going to look the same. So what does it look like me telling y'all speculating? You know, it would be irresponsible of me to speculate what your formulas are going to look like because I don't know. The person that's going to answer that question for you guys moving forward is your doctors and your pharmacists. So y'all don't waste y'all time asking people. I'm a nurse. And if I'm telling you to go ask your doctors, don't let someone that's not licensed tell you something different. Go and talk to your doctors. Go and talk with the pharmacist, okay? Cindy, you'll be good. Do your follow-up, baby, on the 23rd. Water check. Y'all side to side set. Water check. Water check, everybody. Water check. Okay, y'all got it. And listen, everything that I'm saying, I promise y'all I'm saying it with love. If it feels like I'm a little off, it's just because, you know, I get very mama bear protective of y'all. And I know that there has been some things, and I know that you guys are nervous. I know that y'all are don't know, you know, y'all feel like y'all are in the dark. I understand that. So if it's coming off a little ways, it's because, first of all, I don't feel I have like a little cold going on, a little congestion. And I know that there's been a lot of chatter that got y'all nerved up. And so I'm just on to tell you guys to calm down. Remember, I always tell y'all, don't be moved by what you see. Move what you see by what you say. And if this is not a time to use that saying, I don't know when there is, because this has to do with a lot of things. You know, GLP-1 medications help with cardiovascular protection, chronic kidney disease, sleep apnea, fatty liver, vascular disease, PCOS, all of the things, not just the weight loss part. So there's a lot of people who don't have insurance who benefit from compounded versions. So this is affecting a lot of people. So when you all are out there and saying things, y'all please keep those people in mind. Like, hearts are really heavy and they're looking for someone to lift them up, build them up, adjust their crowns, be strong so that they can lean on you. And if you have it in you, please be that person for them. Please be that person for them. Okay. We appreciate your calm presence and reassuring knowledge. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome. So for the 188 people who are in the chat, if you are not yet following me, click on this picture. Make sure you're following me. Put your notification bells on so that you know when I am live. Again, if you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is KEASHA Dixon. I'm a registered nurse. I work under the umbrella of emergency room medicine. I'm a charge nurse of a 20-bed outpatient unit. I'm a patient and a partner of Amble Health. And I'm also a co-host of Nurses Notes by way of Health and Hustle podcast. Where can we find the criteria? Just Tasha, my sister, said to inbox her, and she's going to let y'all know. Let me pin my sister. For those of you who are going through challenging prior authorizations, make sure y'all DM my sister. This is what she does for a living, y'all. She does PAs. A lot of her PAs is GLP-1 medication. So if you need some guidance, now of course she cannot approve your PA, but she definitely can give you more understanding of what your criteria means, some verbiage, some things that you can coach your doctors with, because you know a lot of our doctors don't want to do PAs. They need a little bit of help, and you can do whatever you can do to help them help you. Okay. Something else I wanted to say. Oh, so circling back to medical insurances, if you have insurance, and you have been leaning to compounded medications, this is the perfect time for you to tap in, you know, to touch base with your pharmacy benefits manager about the branded versions. Y'all, we never can forget about the branded versions of these medicines, especially if you have medical insurance, y'all. If you have medical insurance, make sure that you are talking with your pharmacy benefits managers. Even if these are not on your formularies, you can request your criteria, or my sister can help you figure out how to find the criteria list through your insurance companies. Okay. Something else I wanted to say about that. Oh, PAs, y'all. If you get an initial, let me move this. If you get an initial denial with your prior authorization, Please do not be discouraged, and please do not give up, okay? A lot of times that very first denial, most times it be mistakes on the person who's filling it out. Most times. And then again, a lot of other times it's because something you missed on your criteria. So it's very important to get that criteria, because again, every single thing that is listed on your criteria per your insurance company, you must meet it. For example, on the problem that I'm having with my PA right now is my insurance company wants me to be a part of 2 weight loss programs. And y'all, before today, I refused to do it. But now it's like, now that I know, about this compounded thing, it put it, is more in perspective for me, in like the idea of me not being able to get branded, even though all I have to do is be a part of 2 weight loss programs. It's like, Keisha, like, is this something that you really not going to do, or are you going to at least try? So there's no way I can tell you guys to try to do everything on your criteria if I'm not willing to try. So I am going to vet these weight loss programs that they want me to be in and see if it's something that I can that I have time to do, because I know one of the programs they want me to either meet with them once a week or once a month. If it's once a week, I don't really know about that, but if it's once a month, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? To get my branded versions, yes, I can do that. Now, one thing I can say, even though I'm going to be fighting my PA and try to get my PA done, I'm always going to make sure I fill my compounded scripts as well. Okay? I'm just going to do it. That's just me. That's my journey. I want them both. Okay? My doctor made a mistake on my first PA, spoke with the PBM, and they told me what was missing. Hold on. My friend said, I can't see the rest of your comment. Okay, y'all, Mia said her doctor made a mistake on her first PA. She talked with her PBM. They told her what was missing. They fixed it and she got it approved. Y'all see what I'm saying? So never let that first denial discourage you. When you get denied, your next question to your PBM, exactly what she did, is why did I get denied? Because you can't correct something that you don't even inquire about what it is, right? Does that make sense? Okay. Now, for those of you who are in the chat who need who don't have insurance, or who is going through a difficult prior authorization and you need a link to get compounded GLP-1s, click this picture twice. It's going to bring you to my profile page on TikTok. Right underneath my email address, right here, you guys, is my personal website that houses the link for Amble Health. So you're going to open it up. You're going to know that you're in, because you're going to see a picture of me. You're going to see my name. You guys, I'm licensed under the Texas State Board of Nursing. And you're also going to see, see hyperlinks. You're going to scroll down till you get to the hyperlink for Amble Health. Open it up. And you'll know you're in Amble because you'll see a beautiful young lady and you'll start to see the Amble branding. Scroll down till you see the links for Semaglutide and Tirzepatide, and you just pick which one you want to try, friend, and go on about your business now. Take care of you. Take care of you. Okay? Jesse, the links are right here, baby. You understand? Read between the lines. Okay? Oh, and let me just say this before I move on. I want to say this. For those of you in the community who love to screen record people's lives, I really hope that y'all are screen recording my lives and sending it out, because, I need people to get this good education. But I want you guys to understand that as a licensed registered nurse, I am licensed to educate in the community. It's called community health. So make sure y'all add that to the caption of wherever y'all sending people live videos. Okay? I just wanted to put that out there. Okay? I am on Tirzepatide 12.5. I have not lost much weight. I still have 100 pounds to go. How do I start over? So Ariana, I would suggest that you go into your patient portal and talk with your clinician and let him know exactly what you said to me today. You may not have to start over, friend. What I would personally suggest is that you try to increase your protein. Start doing a food journal. Not to say that food is an issue, but like start tracking to see what it is that you could possibly be doing to like stall or slow down your progression. Okay, so it could be and I just before I came onto live, I posted a video about things that we may be doing that is unbeknownst to us, that is either stalling us or causing us to lose weight, gain weight while we're on our weight loss journeys. And so in that post, I talked about eating empty calories, not doing enough protein, not moving our bodies enough. And there's a lot of other things. So evaluate what you could possibly be doing first. And friend, you might just need to go up to 15. You might not have to start over. You haven't even went up to the max yet, boo. My PBM says ZEPBOUND is on the exclusion list. Asked about MOUNJARO, and she said a PA is required. So even if ZEPBOUND is on your exclusion list, you still can do a prior authorization for it, because your doctor, the sole purpose of a prior authorization is for your medical doctor to prove that the medicine is medically necessary for your insurance company to approve it. So you still can do a PA, friend. Minding my business. Tell me about it, girl. But they've been doing it, and I could care less. Hey, Deanna Irvin. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. For the 200 people who are in the chat, click on this picture. Make sure you are following me. Put your notification bells on so that you know when I am live, y'all. What is they specify a diabetes diagnosis? What you mean, friend? I'm thinking that you're saying, because I know, for example, if your doctor writes you a prescription for MOUNJARO, some insurance companies will say, no, we're not going to give you that because that's been FDA approved for diabetes. So then you need to go back to your doctor and ask them to write you a script for ZEPBOUND. And then your insurance company will say, well, it's not on your formulary. And then that's when you say, okay, what is the criteria for a prior authorization? Okay, because you are entitled for a prior authorization, whether it's on your formularies or not. Did the PA an appeal letter and ZEP was still denied? Oh, y'all, to teach and to inspire, she said she did a PA and an appeal letter and ZEPBOUND was still denied. Why did they say you were denied, friend? KG, Kendall, you said what? What you got, Kendall? What did you get? Hey, Psalms _20. Kendall, what did you get? Because I thought you were already getting compound. To teach and to inspire, it doesn't matter if it's on your exclusion list. They're not, and listen, let me tell y'all something. Your insurance company is not going to tell you what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you from this side of nursing, from this side, from this on this side. They're not going to tell you no more than what you ask. If you don't ask them for that PA, they're not going to give it to you. If you let them say, okay, well, it's on the exclusion list, and you just go about your business and you don't have questions after that, and you don't get your doctor to ask them for the PA form, they're not going to give it, friend, because they don't want to pay. Can I take 10 milligrams of compounded Tirzepatide? Yes, I'm confused because compound Tirzepatide does come in a 10 milligram. They said require a prior authorization to hold on, y'all. It's going so fast. They said require a prior authorization to ensure proper utilization for type 2 diabetes. Miss XOXO, is it for MOUNJARO? Because that's true, because MOUNJARO is FDA approved for type 2 diabetes. If you are not diabetic, then you need the script for ZEPBOUND, because that's their red tape. Like, that's the way they're able to deny you, because it's MOUNJARO was FDA approved for diabetes. Y'all, Jessica said wrong conversation. Sorry, take care, Miss Keisha. Okay, baby. Oh, thank you. Whoever said that about me being with Amber, thank you. I appreciate that. I signed up 2 weeks ago. I'm on my second week, and I have lost a total of 7 pounds. No side effects. Boom, Miss Diana. What I love about compound is that I can adjust the dose at my own level and go up slowly. Miss Heidi, I'm hoping that you're doing that with permission of your clinician. But yes, that's one of the things that I like about the vials as well. We can work with our clinicians to titrate up or down, you know, as we need, and not have to buy a whole nother dose, you know, a whole nother vial. Do you think I can do the same dose even if I missed a week? Yeah. You know, you can go up to 21 days on the same dose without taking another. Like, you can, how can I say this? As long as it hasn't been past 21 days, you should be good. Friend, I'm struggling 2 weeks and 10-pound gain. The food noise is bad. I've been on 15 of MOUNJARO for 15 months. Okay, so Foley's_wife, you may be at the point of your journey where your doctor needs to supplement you, friend, with like a Contrave, Topamax, Casimia, Phentermine, Metformin. Those are 5 things that you can ask your doctors to complement your GLP-1 with. Or you can talk with your doctor about doing a hard reset where they take you off for more than 21 days and then you start over. But again, talk with your doctor about it. But it sounds like something needs to happen, friend. You either need to complement your GLP-1 or your doctor needs to pull you off and then restart you. I've seen a lot of clinicians do that. Keisha, you eased my anxiety when I first started taking it. Thank you so much. You explained it so well. Thank you, friend. And I love that I was able to do that for you, friend. Hopefully, I'll get it before 21 days. I'm definitely using your link next. Thank you, friend. Aww. So I took MOUNJARO. I wound up in the hospital with colitis. Are the compounds less side effects? So Texture by T. White. So here's the thing, friend. And this is for everybody, for the 212 people who are in the chat. Before you even start GLP-1 medications, I always teach the community to make sure you are well aware of the side effects. Thank you, Heidi. That you're well aware of the side effects and that you have a pregame cart that you have already prepared so that when you start experiencing things, I think she said like colitis. I don't know if you have like a history of chronic colitis or whatever, or if the colitis was initiated because of side effects of GLP-1s. But when I educate the community, I always educate to learn about the side effects and how to treat them before you take the medicines. That way, when you take the medicines, you are very alert and aware of what could be possibly happening in your body. And when it starts happening, you can start treating your body right out the gate, right? You know, whenever you start having side effects of GLP-1 medications, these are not side effects that you're going to wait around to see if they're going to improve themselves. Not saying, Miss T. White, not saying that that's what you did, friend, but I'm just saying in general, if you start feeling a queasy stomach, it's probably not going to get better. You probably should go get you a ginger chew, take you some belly balm by Plume, to kind of settle your belly before it grows into like gastroenteritis, before it grows into sulfur burbs, before you get nauseated and all of those things. That's basically what I mean. Okay, excellent ideas. Thank you for the tips. You're welcome. Hold on, y'all. I'm cooking and on live, so I gotta make sure my husband is watching my pot because I could smell it. What about Calorie Zigzag? That has started me again, where you do high calorie one day and low calorie. So Miss Heidi, I don't have a lot of information on Calorie Zigzag. That's very interesting. Hold on, let me take a picture of that. That's interesting. That's the first time I actually heard someone say that.
Hello?
Baby, can you go turn my, huh? You watching it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Turn it down to a simmer.
All right.
Thank you, baby. Let's see. Oh, Calorie Zigzag. Hold on, because that's interesting, friend. Calorie told y'all, I learned so much from y'all in my lives. Okay, so let's talk about it. If you get off for 21 days and restart, do you need to restart at the lowest dose? Chaz, 9 times out of 10, your doctor will start you at the at the lowest dose, or either 5 milligrams. That's what I have seen in my, just in my experience, friend. So y'all, Miss Heidi was talking about calorie zigzag. Calorie zigzagging is also known as calorie cycling. It's a method of managing your caloric intake by alternating high and low calorie days throughout the week. This approach is often used to prevent metabolic adaptation, reduce plateaus and weight loss, and maintain flexibility in dieting. How does it work? High calorie days, you eat slightly above maintenance calories. In low calorie days, you eat at a calorie deficit. Moderate calorie days, you consume a middle range intake to balance overall weekly calories. So for example, they're giving an example. They say on Monday, you can do 1,500 calories, Tuesday, 2,000 calories, Wednesday, 1,600 calories, which would be the mid, and then Thursday, again, high, 2,200 calories, Friday, 1,500 calories, Saturdays, 2,300 calories. So the benefits of this, y'all, it says prevents metabolic slowdown. It helps manage hunger and cravings. It allows flexibility in social situations, and it can improve adherence to diet. It says this strategy works well for those looking for loose fat This strategy works well for those looking to lose fat while maintaining energy for workouts. Interesting, Miss Heidi. Thank you. Wow. I love that. I love that. And this actually came from my little Harvard app, y'all, medical app. So it's an actual thing. Like this isn't like a Google thing. Thank you, Miss Heidi. You always come with the gems. I love that for us. Hey, Imani. Trisha said, reminds me though of how Weight Watchers manipulated flex points. Miss Heidi says her primary care doctor suggested that. Well, I'm gonna do more digging with that, and I don't know how I would incorporate that. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, this is a real medical thing. Are you talking about Semaglutide? Seeing doctors talk about it 8 years ago on YouTube. No, baby, we were talking about calorie cycling. It's called calorie zigzagging is what we were talking about. Thank you for the heart, Mies. Thank you so much. She says, I ended up at the end of 2 weeks losing 5 pounds. Wow. Can you talk? Oh, you're asking. Nori is asking me, can I talk about Semaglutide? So, Nori, the only thing that I really know about Semaglutide, baby, is that Semaglutide does help you gain muscles. I know that because it increases your metabolism, it can cause you to be a little bit more hungry. Now, if Minding My Business is in here, I know that she is doing it and she is benefiting well from, because she talks about it all the time. But so Moreland, we do offer that at Amble. There is a link for you to put it in your shopping cart with Amble. But one of the things that I would just remind you is that appetite thing. It will increase your metabolism, which will make you more hungry. I've been looking at more videos and I've seen it's been around for years. And you know, honestly, girl, I probably just heard about Semaglutide probably in the last 6 months. Never heard of it. Imani said, I started week 6 yesterday. She says, I lost 14 pounds in 6 weeks. Imani, congratulations. So Imani, are you, okay, girl, you was reading my mind. I was just about to ask you, are you on compound or are you unbranded? So I see. Very good, friend. I love that for you. So that means that you are having healthy weight loss, friend. It sounds like you're doing very well. It sounds like you're managing your side effects, if you're having side effects at all. And baby, good luck on your weight loss journey, honey. And I will definitely see you at your goal, friend. Absolutely, Laura is asking, am I at goal? So Laura, my goal was a look. My first goal was a look. So, girl, I don't know if you knew, but I got like I got My highest weight that I could remember was 244 pounds, and I started my weight loss journey around 225 pounds, girl, because I was doing what's it called, keto. So my first goal was a look. There's a specific look I had, girl, back in college, girl, back in the day, girl. So I really was chasing my look. And when I got to the look I wanted, like when I was happy, y'all, my husband was like, come here, girl. You know? When I got to that look, I was around 165 pounds. So that's pretty much where I have been staying. I've been staying between 160 to 175 pounds. And then also at some point in my health journey, I want to have a fat transfer, because I do have like some hip dips and some butt dips that I want to feel, that I want to do like some fat transfer. So, the surgeon that I had, did a consultation with, he wants my weight to be between 160 and 175. So I toggle between that weight range. Girl, I had mostly been around 160 to 165, but girl, here lately I've been like over 170. Like this morning when I weighed, I was 169. So I gained like 11 pounds between December in January. So I'm right now trying to actively work to get those 11 pounds. I'm trying to stay close to 160. But yeah, I'm at my goal look, friend. I don't really have a goal weight yet. I don't really know what that would be, because I love the way my body looks. I'm at a stall. Kendall, I see you say brick house, girl. Thank you, friend. I'm at a stall. Thank you, friend. Thank you, honey. I'm at a stall, and the MJ is no longer working. So first and foremost, for those of you who are fearful of stalls and stuff like that, let me just say stalls are normal. You will come to stalls in your journey. So please do not let that discourage you. I don't know what med you're on and what dose you're on, but consider moving up if you're not all the way at the top. It may just be your time to move up in dose, friend. We're all are going to stall on our journeys. It's completely normal. There are things that we have to do to break stalls. One of the things that you can do, friend, is definitely increase your dose if it's that time. Fasting, intermittent fasting. Increasing your protein will help to break stalls. And then some patients get on Lipo B, Lipo C, and things like that, things to increase their metabolism. So I would try those things. If you're at the highest dose, friend, then I would just say talk with your doctor about complementing your journey with like Casimia, Phentermine, Topamax, Metformin, or Contrave. Oh, and hey, Kima. And another thing that you can do is move your body a little bit more. You know, that may be it. Oh, and another thing that you may consider, if you are stalling, are you eating enough, friend? Or if you're working out, are you building muscle? Because muscle is heavy. I stall for a month, then drop. Happens if you're sick, hormonal imbalance, inflammation too. Miss Jess, oh my God. Genius. Genius. Yes, 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 and yes. Let me turn the light on, y'all, because it done got dark. And I got one light on in here. Hold on. Okay. So just remember all of those things. Another thing is, like I had said earlier in the live when I first came on, like right before I came on live, I talked about things that you may be experiencing to get you in stalls. And one of the things, let me just read it to you, because I made notes and I did a video, but let me just read it to y'all. Thank you, Miss Heidi. So one of the things that could be happening if you're going into, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, friend. One of the things that can be happening, y'all, when we go into stalls or we start having weight gain during our journeys. And listen, this is all normal, y'all. This is going to happen. No GLP-1 journey is perfect. It's gonna go back and forth, back and forth. Girl, the glutathione is glutathione, baby. I love it. And my NAD. Don't get me started. Who said that? Who asked that? Carolyn, don't get me started about glutathione and NAD. I'm loving it, friend. So let me just give y'all examples of things that can happen or that may be happening that you probably don't even think is happening. One of the things that could be happening is skipping protein. When you skip protein, you lose muscle. When you lose muscle, that slows metabolism. Another thing, not strength training. Cardio is great, but muscles keep your metabolism burning. We do know that, right? Another thing, ignoring gut health. Having a balanced gut is important as well, because when you have poor gut health, that also slows down your metabolism. So we all know that because we have delayed gastric emptying, we have to actively work on putting pre and probiotic into our bodies to offset some of that bad bacteria that causes the colitis, the gastroenteritis, the heartburn, the nausea, the sulfur burps, and things like that. Hey, Natalie girl. Welcome in, Lady Cherie. Hey, friend. Another thing. Oh, y'all, this is a big one. And this is me all day. Hey, Nurse Rock. How you feeling, y'all? Nurse Rock just had a surgery, y'all. So wish her well, y'all. Wish her well. I hope you're feeling good today. Wendy is asking, how do I get rid of the headaches? Wendy, drink water and do electrolyte replacement. You're dehydrated, baby. It's called a dehydration headache, okay? Y'all, this one is me all day. I'm guilty. Snacking on healthy processed foods. Y'all, them smoothies got me right now. Y'all, it's like I need an intervention. Who's gonna throw the intervention for me? I need an intervention with smoothies because that's like my thing right now. That's one of the reasons why I had my clinician okay me to do 12.5 of ZEP, because them smoothies is something about them smoothies. I already know what it is. It's the sugar. It's the sugar playing on my dopamine receptors that reward center. And y'all know, once you indulge in something that is really good, it gets your dopamine working and it makes you want to crave it. It makes you crave it more and more and more and more. So that's what's going on with me. I'm getting empty calories, high sugar intake with those god doggone smoothies. So be mindful of that. Do not snack on healthy processed foods, because you can overdo it, because some of them have hidden calories, hidden carbs, and hidden sugars. How will Emma be able to continue teas after today, but no one else can? Who said no one else can't? Because I know a lot of telehealth companies that are still prescribing and taking new patients, Dana. A lot. I see their affiliates and partners online every single day. Every time I open up my app, they're on. It's not just Amble Friend. I promise you it's not. And I've already explained, Dana, girl, listen, I feel like every single live that I come on that I've been trying to prepare y'all for today. So although I validate you guys' nervousness, but I've been trying to calm the waters and make you guys very calm about moving forward, okay? So I don't want to discuss any other telehealth company because I don't know. This is the wrong live to be in, asking about any other telehealth companies, or, because I don't know. You're going to have to go ask them what they're doing. All I can tell you is that if you are a patient with Amble Health, there will not be any breaks in your journeys. That's the best I can give you. And if you need to know what your situation is going to look like, your scripts are going to look like, because we're all individual patients moving forward, you have to go into your patient portal to ask your doctors and ask the pharmacy. It's no way I will be able to tell you that moving forward, because we're not the same anymore. Remember, I've been preparing y'all for this day. Remember, I told y'all after the deadline, and I'm thinking today is the deadline, right? Today is the deadline. I told y'all you all are going to be looked at individual patients, and to not go into anybody's live and asking them, well, how many units are you taking of this and how many units? Because we're different. You're individual patient now. So their concentration may not be your concentration. Their ingredients may not be your ingredients. Their dose may not be your dose. So y'all don't get caught up in that. Get comfortable. I'm going to remind y'all again. I'm going to keep reminding y'all. Get comfortable with understanding that if you are doing compounded medications, that you are, and especially 503A medications, that you are a individual, unique case now. So things will not be the same. So y'all just got to get used to that. I don't even know how else to say it, baby. And I'm saying it with love. Just like we had to get used to, you know, when Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk went in shortage and we all had to go to compound. Everybody was freaking out about compound. You know, are we getting it? Does it have salts in it? Is this, you know, where are we getting it? Everybody was freaking out. Y'all, we're transitioning. It's no different. We're transitioning. I just would hope that we do a little bit better because we've been through this before. We've been through this before. And I know it's the unknown that's making y'all have anxiety. But in this live, I'm here to comfort that, to cool that. I don't want your cortisol levels to be elevated over here on this side of town in this kingdom. Okay? No. We don't do that over here. And, you know, if you are with another telehealth company, I just would behoove you to go to them and ask those questions. If you are with Amble, I am letting you know that you are going to yield the same outcome that you were yielding before. Now, what that looks like specifically, again, go into your patient portals and start asking the questions because it's going to be different for everybody. Okay? Y'all got it? Are y'all okay with that? I just don't know, you know, like literally as a nurse, you know, I don't know how else to say it to make you guys feel comfortable in that, because I feel like, honestly, I do feel like I have been preparing you guys for today. You know, I know it's different because today is the day, you know, if today is the day, you know. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because I feel like I've been preparing you guys. So the best I can say is, you know, 503A pharmacies look at patients as an individual case. Like, you are not like the other. You are not like the other person, okay? Your case is unique. You have different comorbidities. You're on different medicines. We all metabolize differently. So now moving forward, your doctors, you know, are looking at you guys that way. So you can no longer compare yourself. Like, we can't all say, oh, well, you know, I'm on 5 milligrams and it's so many units. We can no longer do that because none of us know what our concentrations are going to look like until you get your script. Okay. And as a matter of fact, if there's anybody in the chat who has gotten a specialty script, can you post it in the chat so I can pin it so the chat can see what that might look like? In the last live I had that I was on, someone put their prescription in the chat and I was able to pin it. Just to show everybody what it could possibly look like moving forward. Is there anybody here? What do you mean by a special description? I might have one. Did I say description? I might have meant prescription. Oh, specialty prescriptions. A specialty prescription can look like, say for example, and I'm going to use like, I'll use like a headache cocktail, Miss Heidi. A headache cocktail, or I'll use like a magic mouthwash. That's something really easy, something that compounded pharmacies do. What a magic mouthwash is like people who oh, not magic mouthwash. What is it called? The stuff that you drink when you have an upset stomach. Oh God, what is it called? It's called give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all a legit medication. Y'all, yes, thank you, Summer. Thank you. GI cocktail. Right. Okay. Thank you, sister. So, for example, y'all, people who come into the hospital and they have upset stomachs, they got the burning sensation, they got the real bad gastroesophagitis, we will give them what's called a GI cocktail. Some patients will get GI cocktails that have Pepto-Bismol and lidocaine. Some patients will get a GI cocktail that has Maalox and lidocaine, right? They both yield the same outcome, but they're two different prescriptions. So that's basically what I'm saying. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm saying. Special prescriptions, you know. So I don't know what y'all prescription. Oh, somebody put their prescription in the chat. Boom. Thank you, Cool Mom of Two. Okay. So this is Cool Mom of Two's prescription, y'all. She's getting Tirzepatide with glycine, previously dosed at 8.5. Okay. So this is her compound. She's getting 8.5 of Tirzepatide and 2.5 of glycine. That's what her script looks like. Friend, thank you so much for putting that in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is why I'm telling you guys, if you want to know specifically what your special prescription looks like that is catered to you and your health journey, this is what they may look like. This is an example. The only way you're going to know what your script looks like is when you get it, or if you go into your patient portal and talk with your doctor, or you talk with your pharmacy. Y'all got it? Miss Heidi says mine is mixed with B12. Now, I'm wondering if B12 would be enough, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if they can just do. So Miss Heidi, are you saying yours has Tirzepatide and B12? What is glycine? Glycine is an amino acid, y'all. Y'all know what amino acids do? Oh, my sister says not enough. Oh, she says, yes, it does. It's very dark, almost red. So, yeah, that's B12. That is B12. Deanna, yes, they're going to fill your meds, baby doll. Meme26 says no. Sarah says mine says Tirzepatide and B12 also, but I've heard that won't be enough. Yeah, I don't know if that will be enough moving forward. It probably was okay for before the cutoff date, but I don't know if that is going to be enough moving forward. And that's just me and my medical background, you know, thinking that. I don't know if that's a fact or not. That's just me thinking in my personal view if that will be enough. Somebody is asking, what does glycine helps with like skin. Hold on, let me look it up, friend. I don't know. It's amino acid. Hold on, friend. I know this got to be in my Harvard app. Glycine. Glycine is a non-essential amino acid that plays a crucial role in various bodily functions. It supports collagen production, enhances sleep quality, promotes muscle growth and repair, aids in neurotransmitter function and cognitive health. Additionally, glycine helps regulate blood sugar, supports liver detoxification, and it has anti-inflammatory properties. So that's amazing. Yes, side-to-side embroidery. I seen one with L-carnitine in it as well. Or carnitine, yes. I seen that one too. Water check, y'all. So for the people coming in, let me pin it again. Let me find it again. I had asked anybody in the chat if y'all gotten any specialty scripts through y'all's telehealth yet. If y'all can please put it in the chat. And my friend was so kind to share with us her script. Let me find it. And this is what Cool Mom of Two says her script looks like. Okay? And you know, as a reminder, I'm gonna say this probably 1,000 times, so please do not get frustrated with me. Moving forward, you know, I need us, like seriously, y'all, I need us to accept the fact that we no longer will be able to use Eli Lilly's molecular formula if today is the cutoff day. Y'all, I keep saying that because I honestly don't know. You know, I heard, but I don't know because I've never researched it myself, because it's just not something that I personally have been interested in, because I know, you know, I already know that even if we can't use their molecular formula, I already know it's something that they're going to do, because, you know, it's just what I have experienced in my 23 years of nursing. So I've never been concerned. My only concern is what's next for me so that I can order it. You know, I can't get myself caught up in what Eli Lilly wants and don't want, you know, because it's their formula, y'all. They ain't finna fight somebody for their stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, and because of my experience with compounded medicines, it's not the first medicine that I have seen going through this. Now, it's definitely the most popular medicine that I have seen this happen with, but it's not the first. So it's like it's not a concern for me. I know that it is for y'all, because y'all just have not seen stuff like this, but I just want to know, you know, I honestly, I cannot wait to refill to see what my stuff is going to look like. But I need you guys to get comfortable with and understanding that 503A pharmacies have been a 503A pharmacy since I know I have been a nurse, and they specialize in, you know, specialty scripts. Okay. And I want to remind you all, again, every script is different. One script will not be like the other. So you cannot compare your script to anybody else's, because you are an individualized patient, okay? All right. Miss Debbie said, I just did my amble refill and still straight Tirzepatide and 12.5. Got you, friend. Plan on doing a refill tomorrow. Very good, friend. Let me see when my refill is due. Hold on. Because now y'all got me curious when mine is due. Let's see. Nadia, yes. My refill is due March 26th. Okay. Nurse Rock says she's doing a couple of days. How far in advance do you reorder? Do you have to order the refill? So if you go to your dashboard with Amble, friend, you will see your check-in date. It'll tell you. So honestly, exclusively, Natasha, girl, I be trying to do my refill like the week of. I just tried to apply and was denied due to a family history of thyroid cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Bonnie. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. My first shipment is coming tomorrow. So excited to start. So let me just speak to patients who go into the patient portal and you go through your medical history and your med history. Please do not feel slighted, or do not feel like we don't want to service you. We definitely don't want you to feel that, walk away feeling that way. We want you to understand that patient safety is priority with Amble. That's the whole reason why we do. Oh, my sister said water check. Okay. That's the whole reason why we do the medical screening, because we don't want to offer you anything that is going to hurt you, friend. So, you know, the thyroid cancer thing is very, honey, that is, you know, it's very big. And so they just don't want to risk, you know, they don't want to risk anything. Because remember, this is an online telehealth company. These are not your primary care doctors. That, you know, they're not seeing you annually. You know, they are refilling online medicine. You know, this is an acute treatment. Like, this isn't like where your doctors are treating you for chronic illnesses or doing your annual checkups. Online telehealth companies are like acute care. It's just to get you the things that you need quickly, you know, and so it's going to be things like, I know online telehealth companies can treat, not amble, but I'm just saying, for example, online telehealth companies treat like urinary tract infections, skin infections, common colds, flu, like stuff like that, in weight loss medicines. You know what I'm saying? So it's quick treatment. So if there's anything significant that shows up in your patient history, they're not going to script you, baby. And that's any telehealth company. It's not just Amble, okay? Can you still use TERS if you have hypo or hypothyroid? Yes. But I would recommend that you consult your endocrinologist to make sure that it's safe for you, especially if you plan on doing telehealth. Waking up in the middle of the night hungry. What's up? Girl, I don't know. You might just be hungry. It's normal to be hungry. It's normal. Hunger is a human natural thing. Now, oh Lord, I was about to say now gluttony. Food noise, that's something totally different. But if you wake up in the middle of the night hungry, baby, go get you a little snack. Okay, you may not have consumed enough calories in your day. You know that is possible. You're on GLP-1 medications. Oh, y'all, I missed that last question. My refill is $321. I hope I can still get TERS with B12. I hope that you can too, friend. Can you still do the starter pack with Amble? Yes, friend. I had my A1C level of 7.8 and 265 pounds. A1C is now 5.2 and I'm 202 pounds. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, baby doll. Oh my God. I love that for you. Girl, you are practically undetectable for diabetes. Now, once you have a diabetic diagnosis, you will always have one. But girl, like you are undetectable, with the 5.2 A1C level to a stranger. I got the starter pack in February, but you have a check-in in March. Is that a refill? It may be like a computer-generated refill. If it is too soon, they won't send it to you, baby. Mari says, same, I do get a little snack and I'm still losing. Yeah, girl. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm going to get my snack. Can you do Lipo-C if you have high cholesterol? Yes. Yes, you can. Does B12 pills have the same effect on the liquid? Are you talking about B12? You're talking about a B12 pill. Are you comparing that to Lipo B? Because if you are, it's not the same. B12 is one vitamin, B12. Lipo B is a combination of complex vitamins. Girl, it's loaded with different type of B vitamins. So it's different. It's better. It's better. Recently started intermittent fasting. Curious what you think about it and if you do it. Miss Debbie, I love intermittent fasting, girl. I think that it is going to change your whole health journey. Now, when I was doing intermittent fasting, friend, I had to use phentermine. I used to take a half a dose of phentermine because my food noise was really bad when I first started my journey. And so I couldn't make it to 16 hours without doing phentermine because I didn't know how to fast. I didn't know how to drink during my fast. And, I didn't know how to do it. So I needed to lean to phentermine and I would do a half a dose until I taught myself. But I love intermittent fasting. And once I learned how to do intermittent fasting, that's when my weight loss started to be slowly, steadily declining. Good evening, Keisha girl. Hope your days was lovely. Thank you for all the knowledge. You're welcome, friend. Oh my gosh. Thank you, friend. I get my prescription through this company. My last refill was okay. I didn't lose a pound in 4 weeks. So I would need to know, friend. Okay, you said you got 7.5 and you didn't lose not 1 pound in 4 weeks. So, I want to say, whenever I hear patients say stuff like that, friend, the first thing it makes me think about is, are you journaling are you doing a food journal? Are you moving your body enough? Are you eating enough? Or are you working out? If you're not doing a food journal, then you cannot go back and look to see if you're eating calories, empty calories. If you're not using an app to help you track, how do you know What was the other thing I said? Are you moving your body enough? If you are building muscle, you may be gaining muscle, which may make you think that you're not losing adipose, but you probably are. And then the last thing was, are you eating enough? If you're not eating enough, friend, your body can easily think that it is starving, and it'll hold on to every single thing that you eat and drink. So consider all of those things. Are you eating enough protein? Are you meeting your water goals every day? Are you consuming high protein, high fiber, low fat, low carbs? So just consider all of those things, baby doll. It may not be the medicine, friend. It may be you know, the medicine is changing you metabolically. So it's not like your medicine is not working. You're just not seeing the weight loss that you want to see. And it could be several reasons why that could be happening. But I promise you, it's not the medicine. It's not the medicine, friend. Okay? I started with a 3-month supply, but now they say I can only get 1 month at a time. That could be true. I can see that, friend. You know, I had spoke on that the other day. I was saying that I know that at Amble, we had issues with patients sending out 3 months worth and patients paying for their first month and not paying for the second or doing chargebacks. So they could very well have been limiting doing the not so much as doing the 3-month starter pack. But we used to give you all 3 months at one time. Now it could be possibly that they're giving you 1 month at a time and still giving you the price point. Okay. I'm sorry. I missed Miss Heidi's question. You're welcome, friend. For the 235 people who are in the chat, if you are new here, click on this picture. Make sure you are following me. Thank you so much for getting me up to 32.3K likes already in the live, you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are new here, my name is KEASHA Dixon. I'm a registered nurse. I work under the umbrella of emergency room medicine. I'm also the charge nurse of a 20-bed outpatient unit. You guys, I am a patient and a partner of Amble and a co-host of Nurses Notes with the Health and Hustle podcast with Ask Nurse Kima. So if you are not following Ask Nurse Kima or the Health and Hustle podcast, you guys, make sure you are following us and make sure you guys are DMing us with the clinicians that you guys want to see on the podcast. Y'all, we have actively sent out letters to a couple of cardiovascular doctors and GYN doctors because we're trying to get one of the 2 service lines on the Health and Hustle podcast so y'all can come on and ask questions related to cardiovascular protection. Plus GLP-1s, and then PCOS or infertility with the GYNs. Okay, so we are really trying to get someone. So if y'all know anyone on TikTok who this is what they talk about, please send the DM to Kima and I so that we can send them out a note for them to come onto the podcast. Also, if you are a patient who wants to be on GLP-1 medications, you want to start your GLP-1 journey, whether you want to do it for cardiovascular protection, fatty liver disease, PCOS, sleep apnea, chronic kidney disease, diabetes, I always tell patients to consult your primary care physicians and see whether or not the branded versions are on your formularies. If they are not on your formularies, ask your PBMs what is the criteria for you to do a prior authorization. Y'all, as a nurse, it is my, it would be so unlike me not to inform you guys, especially if you have health insurance, not to try to get the branded versions through your health insurance, because the best outcome is being able to be compliant with getting the meds. And the only way you can be compliant with getting the meds is if you can afford them. And the most cost-effective way to get your medicines is through your health insurance, because your health insurance will help you pay for them, guys. So if you have to go through a prior authorization, then that's just what we'll do. Try to get your criteria. If it is not on your, if it's not on the website, ask your PBM for your criteria. If they don't want to give it to you, ask them to fax it to your primary care doctor's office and get it from them. Okay. Here's the link for the Health and Hustle podcast. You guys, if you're not following the Health and Hustle podcast, y'all click and follow. Click and follow. Click and follow. Send us DMs, y'all. Okay. If you know any TikTok cardiovascular doctors or any TikTok OBGYNs or any PAs or nurse practitioners that do vaginal health. Y'all, those are the clinicians that we are seeking out right now. So please send us a cute little DM at the Health and Hustle podcast. The co-host of Nurses Notes with me is Ask Nurse Kima. So if you are not following Ask Nurse Kima, you guys, please follow Ask Nurse Kima. She is my virtual nurse. I am your virtual nurse, but she is my virtual nurse. Okay? Make sure you are following the co-host of the Health and Hustle podcast. And for those of you who are seeking a telehealth company that is going to take care of you and make sure you do not have any breaks in your GLP-1 journey, click this picture right here. Again, as I said, I am a patient and a partner of Amble. If you need the link for Amble, you don't need a discount code or anything like that. You just need a link to get in. Click this picture twice. It's going to bring you to my profile page. On my profile page, right underneath my email address, is the link to my personal website that houses the link for Amble. Okay? You're going to know you're in my personal website because you're going to see a picture of me, my name, y'all. Scroll down till you see the Amble Health hyperlink. Open up that hyperlink and you're going to know that you're in your patient portal with Amble because you're going to see a beautiful young lady and you're going to see the Amble branding. Scroll down and you will see compounded Tirzepatide, compounded Semaglutide. Pick which one you want to try and go through your medical questionnaire. It takes 24 to 48 hours for a clinician to reach out to you and 7 to 10 business days for you to get your medicine in the mail. Y'all, thank you guys for the gifts. Oh my God. Y'all know y'all don't have to gift me. Just be in here with me. Just be in here with me and have my back up in here, okay? Thank you, Kendall. That's all I need y'all to do is help me calm the waters. Y'all help me bring peace and just like just be solution driven in the chat, y'all. If y'all see a question that you know the answer to, hey Miss Lois, hey Lisa, if you know the answer to a question, y'all help me out and answer the question, y'all, because y'all know we're all in here. We have the same agenda. Okay, we have the same agenda. We want to be healthier on GLP-1 medicines because we're not all here for weight loss. We're not all here for compound. There are a lot of patients who take branded versions of these medications because they have health insurance, and there are a lot of patients who don't have health insurance who need the compounded versions. So let's just have respect for everybody and make sure everybody gets what they need no matter what their circumstances are, okay? Ain't nobody better than nobody in this live, okay? We all the same over here, okay? Should we create a reason to customize our order like nausea? Wendy, you're asking that to a registered nurse. Create a reason? They are going to be customized, friend. They're going to be customized, but they're going to be customized based upon what you are experiencing in real time. I just don't want to give anybody any ideas, Wendy. That's all. I don't want to give anybody any ideas. Okay? And I'm being honest, like, there's so many things, listen, they got so many scams and so many people who are just doing all kind of stuff. And I just don't like that over here. You know, I don't want to encourage anyone to do anything that is not truth. Okay? Oh, here's the gavel. It's not that serious, y'all. I promise y'all. I promise you, you don't have to create anything. You don't have to make up anything. None of that. leave it to your doctors. Your doctors know exactly what needs to be done. When they go through your medical questionnaire with you, your doctors are the specialists here. Okay, so they know exactly what to do. You don't have to. All you have to do is go and check in and do your follow-up. That's it. Okay. Your doctor knows exactly what to do. Okay, you don't got to do nothing. Okay. Trust your doctors. Trust y'all's doctors, okay? It's not that serious. You don't have to create anything. Don't do that, okay? Just think about it. Let me just put it a little bit in perspective. If you're on GLP-1 medications and you have been battling obesity, and y'all, I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all something to think about, you know, because this is how your clinicians are thinking. Obesity exacerbates other comorbid, and let's not even talk about if you have comorbidities. If you are an obese patient, and let's say for instance you have hypertension, some type of vascular disease, you have diabetes, chronic kidney disease, you may have high cholesterol, friend, you may have PCOS. I promise you, you don't have to create nothing, boo. It's already enough, okay? And I know the tone and the wave of videos that y'all have been seeing is probably making y'all feel like you have to do the most, but I promise you, you don't. You don't. Your doctors are brilliant. You know, they know what is exacerbated with obesity. They know the stuff that you suffer with. They know, listen, they know, y'all. They know. You don't have to create nothing. Okay? So you're good, Wendy. I promise you. Okay? Again, for those of you who are seeking out a telehealth company to make sure that you are being taken care of, y'all, I can only speak to Amble because I'm a patient of Amble and a partner of Amble, and there is a link in my bio, y'all. The link is always in the bio. It's not going anywhere. The link is in the bio. I know you guys are scared. I know it. I can feel it. I can feel the tone. I'm looking at the chat, and it's some questions I'm going to answer, some questions I can't, just because of the tone of the community, and I just don't want to play into raising anybody's cortisol level. I'm not going to do that to y'all. So if that's why, if you come and you want me to tap into that type of stuff, I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna raise your blood pressure. I'm not finna raise your cortisol. It's not gonna happen. Again, we've had these discussions. I've already told you all that we're taking care of our patients at Amble. That's the best I can tell you, okay? So you're okay. You're okay. And stay offline, y'all. I ain't scrolling. I'm not scrolling, y'all, through TikTok, especially if it's GLP-1, unless it's someone saying what I can do to prevent something. But as soon as I see something about FDA, and as soon as I see something about MJ or Innova, I don't even listen to none of that stuff at all, because I'm not concerned, because I'm with Amble, so I'm trusting them to take care of me. In the moment that something changes, they're gonna let me know, and guess who I'm coming to tell? Y'all. Because it's my moral obligation. I'm obligated to make sure that you all are in the know. Okay? All right. Oh, thank you, Lisa, for changing the subject. Look at my friend. Lisa says, what is a good supplement for constipation? So, Lisa, if you are actively constipated, I would say do a round of milk of magnesia or Magox 7 to like get it taken care of. And then to prevent constipation, I would say increase your fiber, increase your water intake, and then the supplement that I'm using is Bella All Natural. Bella All Natural is in my TikTok shop. Tina says, I believe in Amble too. Yes, I do. And listen, like I said, y'all, y'all just tap into y'all's, if you're a patient of Amble, stay very closely connected to the person that you signed up with. And, you know, it's okay to DM them, to ask them questions, but they will only be able to answer you at their level of understanding as far as, you know, what they can say. You know, like I told y'all, moving forward, you are an independent patient. So now HIPAA, you know, HIPAA plays a big role in this. We can't be talking, especially publicly, about each other's, you know, situations. Now, if it's something that you feel comfortable talking about, that's fine. But I can't publicly, someone can't tell me something privately and then I publicly come and talk about it. Now, if you want to publicly put it out there, you can. But I cannot talk with you about something private and then publicly put it out there. Y'all got it? What's good daily fiber besides Metamucil? Just Tasha. Okay, girl, let me get up and get it because this is the one I really, girl, I talk about this every single live. And it's Bella All Natural. Y'all, we're going to stay on for another 10 minutes and then I'm going to have to go because I need to go finish cooking, y'all. I'm doing turkey wings for us tonight. But girl, this one is called Bella All Natural. It says Extreme Detox. And I think it says extreme because there's a lot of fiber in here. But girl, it's so gentle. So gentle. You can take it every day. It's vegan. It doesn't dehydrate you. It doesn't cause abdominal cramping. Girl, none of that, okay? It has papaya leaf powder, fennel seed, peppermint, buckthorn bark, alfalfa, wheat fiber, oat fiber, rose hips, omega flax seeds. It has celery seeds, psyllium husk, senna powder, and it also has prebiotic in it. Girl, this is so good. It's in my TikTok shop. Give me those grades. I have 0. Pudding. Girl, it's actually white. It looks gray, but it's actually white, girl. This is how my hair grew back after chemo. My hair was jet black before I went through chemo. Advice for maintaining muscles other than hitting protein. I would say resistance training, friend. Resistance training will help you preserve muscle mass and build muscle mass. You know what resistance training is? It's when you do a lot of reps with low weights. That's resistance training. The way I do resistance training is I walk with a weighted vest on me, weighted wrist weights, and weighted ankle weights. Chia seeds, good fiber too. Yes, it is. Y'all, did y'all see what Lee said? Oh, God. Did y'all see what Lee said? Baby, it is. Oh, God. I'm on month 3 of TERS, but I don't know how and when to request my refill. Can you show me, please? So, Lola, when you go into your patient portal, hold on, baby. Let me log into mine. When you go into your patient portal, at the very top, it's going to say check in, and it'll give you a check-in date. So I don't know if Amble sent you all 3 months worth of your medicine at one time or if they're sending you 1 month at a time with your starter pack. It seems like the first 3 months is slow. It is, friend. Can you speak to the first 3 months and what to expect? So Mamapreneur, it is slow because I want you to remember, friend, when you take GLP-1 medications, you're not taking a weight loss medicine, friend. You're taking an endocrine medicine that is meant to change you metabolically. It is going to make you more insulin sensitive, less insulin resistant, friend. It's going to prevent your liver from pushing out more sugar into your bloodstream that is not needed. What else? It's definitely going to start delaying gastric emptying, which will cause you to be full fast and stay full for a long period of time. And then that's where your weight loss is going to come in. But you have to remember, especially if you have comorbidities, that it's going to take a little bit longer because you have metabolic issues that your medicine must work through first. So it's going to change you metabolically before you see scale weight, weight down on the scale. So do you think the castor oil patch on your belly button really helps? Miss Heidi, it does. And this is for people who have their belly buttons that they were born with, because I know there are a lot of people who have had abdominal surgeries BBLs, tummy tucks, and stuff like that, and you have a man-made belly button. If you have a man-made belly button, you cannot put castor oil in that belly button because it will get infected. Don't do that. Ask me how I know. But what you can do is rub it around, rub it in your belly. Like what I do is I rub the castor oil all around my belly, and I avoid my belly button, and it does help. Miss Heidi, girl, listen, it makes me very regular. You know, I do that every single time I get out the bathtub. So if there are days when I take a bath twice a day, I do it in the morning and I do it at night, and it keeps me regular. And it's not to where I feel like I'm going to the bathroom all the time. It's not like that at all. It just makes you feel like you just are having like a normal everyday stooling like you're supposed to. And then on the days where I do too much, like when I say that, I mean like, say for instance, I might eat like a ribeye, or I might eat some barbecue ribs, because you know I'm in Texas, girl. Then that's when I'll lean into my Bella Detox. When I do too much red meat or pork, I'll do my Bella Detox to make sure I get something to help make sure my colon does not get congested. Somebody is asking, can you check in with Amber early? I have. Plume is natural, friend. Yes. And listen, if y'all go to Plume and y'all buy anything with Plume, make sure you are using code Nurse K so that you can get, one word, Nurse K, so you can get 10% off, okay? So Miss Heidi, you have a natural belly button, so yes, you can use the castor oil patches. And you know another thing I do, Miss Heidi, some days when I feel like, you know how sometimes you can go to the bathroom and you feel like you have not completely evacuated, like you feel like you're not done, but you just need to get up because just nothing's happening. Sometimes I will put some more castor oil on my belly, and I will put a heating pad on for about 20 minutes. So that will help too, friend. So, but please do not fall asleep with heating pads on y'all's bellies, okay? Thank you, friend. They are, isn't it Michael Kors? Yeah. They're MKs, girl. I got them from Target. They're light blue. They might not look light blue, but they're light blue. Thank you, friend. Miss Heidi said, I did Bella Detox tonight because I had a pork chop for dinner. Got you, friend. And listen, well, I was about to say, I think I might do some, I think I'm going to do some Bella Detox tonight too, because I ate rice 2 nights ago and I'm eating rice again tonight. So, I think I'm going to do some Bella Detox too. There is an unflavored Bella. But Cynthia, this one is lightly flavored. I know it says pineapple, but girl, I promise you, it's real faint. It's real faint. Oh, are you wanting to put it in like coffee or something like that, Cynthia? June, the Bella Detox is just fiber. This is fiber, friend. It helps with bowel movements, girl. It keeps you regular. It's natural. You can take this every single day. No, baby, rice doesn't increase constipation. You know, I gained 11 pounds from December to February, and I'm down 3 of those 11 that I gained. And one of the reasons why I was gaining was because I had added potatoes and I had added rice back into my diet. So I'm trying to limit myself with that. So now, because I want rice, I'm taking something that's going to make sure I have a really good bowel movement in the morning. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. But no, it doesn't constipate you, baby doll. Not at all. Can you speak to the difference between semaglutide and tirzepatide and when to switch? So semaglutide has one hormone component, GLP-1, whereas tirzepatide is dual acting. It has GLP-1 and GIP. So patients who only have obesity and are on semaglutide tend to lose weight a lot slower. Thank you, Gold Digger, for subscribing, baby doll. Patients who have obesity and take semaglutide tend to lose slower. Patients who have diabetes tend to lose slower. Thank you on semaglutide, because remember, it's single acting. It only has one hormone component. Whereas with tirzepatide, evidence-based studies have shown patients lose more weight and report less side effects. That's evidence-based. So that's the difference, to each his own. And listen, both are really good meds. I know people who have been on semaglutide, just the baby dose, and girl is over 100 pounds down. Just like I know patients who have been on tirzepatide, the baby dose, and are over 100 pounds down. So, you just try one and the other, because I've taken them both, and decide which one works best for you. 0.5 to 2.2 pounds per week down is healthy weight loss. It doesn't matter which one of the meds you're on. So if you get 0.5 to 2.2 pounds down on semaglutide and it is controlling your food noise, friends, stay on semaglutide. It's cheaper. Why would you get on tirzepatide? There's no need to, but for those of you who are struggling with semaglutide and you feel like you're not seeing that type of weight loss and you are having food hunger, food noise, then it may or a lot of side effects, then it may behoove you to try tirzepatide and see how it works. I know people who will not take tirzepatide because it does too much. It does too much. They like the semaglutide. So it's, it's a to each his own type of situation. You're so gifted and kind. Oh, thank you, Miss Heidi. I appreciate you, friend. She said, I lost 50 pounds on 5 milligrams. Boom. See what I'm saying? Some people just don't need, if you are actively losing and you are having healthy weight loss, it's no reason for you to switch meds, or it's no reason for you to go up in dose. Because just because you switch, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be better. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you will lose more weight. Your body, based upon your metabolism, and your genetic makeup and your comorbidities and how your body metabolizes and uses this medicine is going to decide how much weight you lose. So everybody have their own special dose. My special dose, honey, happens to be 12.5. 12.5 is like the perfect dose for me, when I am actively losing. Now, in maintenance, the perfect dose for me, branded, is 10, compounded 7.5. But when I am actively losing, I want to be on 12.5 branded or compound, because I'm trying to lose weight. I want my food noise suppressed. I want the food aversion to prevent me from the overeating and stuff like that. I want that to happen. But when I get to a certain weight, I know when to scale back. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you have to definitely watch it, Quick question. I'm on TERS. Once I go into maintenance, can I do semaglutide? Lisa, you can. You can, and because you'll still have GLP-1. You'll lose the GIP, but you'll still have the GLP-1. The only thing that you would have to, pay really, really close attention to is how much you're eating, because that, I did that, friend. I went from MOUNJARO to WEGOVY, and I found myself where I used to eat on a little plate, like a little saucer. I would fix my meals on a saucer. Girl, I would find myself not being full. I was eating more on semaglutide. So just be careful with that, because when you eat more, it could predispose you to gain weight. And I did, friend. Me, Lisa. I'm not saying that's going to happen for you. But when I switched from MOUNJARO to WEGOVY, I gained 10 pounds, friend, because I was eating a little bit more. So just be mindful of that. I feel like in my journey with, the difference between semaglutide and tirzepatide, although semaglutide does, it does prevent me from overeating, but I eat more on semaglutide than I would eat on tirzepatide. I guess like in my 2 year, well, at that time it was like maybe 14 months I had been on tirzepatide, and I was just so used to just eating small portions of food to where I noticed, like, damn, I never used to want seconds. Like, why am I wanting seconds? And I just had to realize it was because, I'm missing the GIP of my medicine. So just be mindful of that, friend. But yes, you can go to semaglutide as a maintenance for sure. Yeah. My sister did that. As a matter of fact, she didn't gain no weight back. Sermorelin is a peptide that helps you with muscle gain. It helps you to gain muscle. So it will increase your metabolism. It will one of the downsides to it is that, if it's a downside, is that it makes you a little bit more hungrier because you're building muscle mass. And you know, anytime you're doing anything with those muscles, friend, it's gonna want more. You know, that metabolism is gonna be up. And when your metabolism is up, a lot of times you get hungrier. Can you walk through for lipo C? Oh, can I do a walkthrough for lipo C? Oh, yes, friend. So lipo C is a combination of supplements, methionine, inositol, choline. You'll often hear it called lipo C MIC. The MIC is methionine, inositol, choline. Some pharmacies will add L-carnitine and some other things, because there's also a such thing as a super MIC. Now, I don't know what all those ingredients are, but well, I actually do. I just don't want to talk about it. There are others, because different companies make different things, so I don't want people to think what I'm saying is what's written in stone. Is not. It just depends on where you get it from. But the primary ones are methionine, inositol, choline, and then that fourth one will be L-carnitine. So that helps with visceral fat. It helps to dissolve visceral fat. Visceral fat is belly fat. That's the fat that covers your major organs. So that's when you see patients who are on GLP-1 medications, or patients who just take L-carnitine, have the little small waistline, that's why they're taking it, because they're trying to take it to dissolve belly fat. I'm on semaglutide. I'm down 12 pounds, and I'm on 1.7 milligrams, the third dose, and I'm not losing, but I have PCOS. So, Dee Dee, you may be one of the patients that I talked about earlier who are on the semaglutide. Remember, I said semaglutide patients lose a little bit slower, friend. You may benefit from trying the tirzepatide. You know, semaglutide only has one hormone component, the GLP-1. Tirzepatide has two, GLP-1 and GIP. And clinicians will often say, I've heard them say or recommend that if you have greater than 30-40 pounds to lose and you have other comorbidities, to try tirzepatide, because you might meet your weight loss goals a little bit faster. Now remember, these aren't weight loss medicines. They are endocrine medicines that are meant to change you metabolically, but evidence-based studies show that patients lose more weight with the dual-acting tirzepatide. My period is late. Does this happen? Yes, Essie, because remember, you are taking hormones, and a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, one of the mechanism of actions of GLP-1 medications is to make you more insulin sensitive and less insulin resistance. And a lot of times, your insulin resistance plays a part with your female hormones. So once you correct that insulin, you're no longer insulin resistant, so it manipulates your female hormones. So yeah, some patients have issues with their, alterations in their menstrual cycles. But if you need more information on that, I would tap into with my OBGYN so they can explain it in a more detailed, evidence-based way. Okay. What do I need to add to my Tirzepatide 10? I've lost 12 and I'm on 7 months. So Lady G, that would be a question for your clinician, but something that I can educate you on that I've seen clinicians add are 5 things: metformin, Contrave, Casimia, phentermine, or Topamax. And I have a video on my page that talks about that. Okay. So, but ultimately your doctor will decide what they can add. Can you answer about the Mayo? What about it, friend? Hold on, let me go back. They may have. Do you prefer Seek Protein? I like them both, Seek and Fairlife. Friend, I didn't see your question about that. Whatever it was you asked me, TikTok must have hit it, because I didn't see that. I didn't see that, baby. What was your question? They probably won't let me see it, boo. DM me, friend. DM me that question. I got my first order for Tirzepatide. Will they ask me for my current weight every time? So Yamilet, they probably will, but our doctors do understand that some of our patients are in maintenance. So if you are a patient that is in maintenance, you definitely want to talk to your doctor about that in your patient portal. If it is your very first time signing up with Amble and you're in maintenance, put your starting weight, and when you get to the conference with your doctor, because they're gonna ask you what dose you're on and what dose you want, and if you put a high dose, they're gonna ask you for a copy of your script. But if you put a low BMI in your medical questionnaire, it will deny you. And this isn't like coaching you. I'm just telling you that medical questionnaire is AI generated, so it will deny you. You have to be able to get to the patient portal and talk with the doctor for him to understand that you're in maintenance. So we were advised to tell you guys to put your starting weights. And when you get in the patient portal, let your doctors know. Hey, Kason, let your doctor know that you're in maintenance. Our doctors are obesity trained, so they understand what that means, and they understand that they have to put you on a maintenance dose. Y'all, Veronica says, Tirzepatide really changed my life. I can even finish a small fry with McDonald's on my cheat days. Congratulations, friend. Will you be able to correct that? I don't know, friend. It depends on I don't know. Did they deny you? Yamilet? Did they deny you? You can go in your patient portal and put it in your patient portal. Yeah, you've already put it. Go into your patient portal under where it asks you if you have any questions. Okay, so just let it play out, Yamilet. Let it play out, and if it does, whoever it was that you, if it denies you, whoever it was that you signed up through, DM that person so that they can send your information to the owners so that they can correct it, friend. Hopefully they'll be able to correct it that way. Okay. Does anybody have, we're not going to be on case, and I'm going to get off, boo. Does anybody have any other questions about Amble? For the 230 people who are on, I think I had came on at like 7:30, Kason. I've been on for a little bit, boo. All right, it's my second order. Okay, so yeah, you should be able to go. You should be able to go through your patient portal, Yamilet, and let them know. Let everything that you told me tonight, put it in your patient portal so they'll have the heads up, friend. And again, if they deny you because of your BMI, DM the person who you signed up through, so that they can get more information from you and send that information to the owner so that they can correct it for you, baby. For the 226 people who are in the chat, thank you guys for getting me up to 50.6K likes. Again, y'all, I came on tonight, of course, to do patient education on branded versions and compounded versions of these medications, y'all. Again, if you have medical insurance, try to get the branded versions through your medical insurance, y'all. Try to get prior authorizations filled out. Ask your PBMs for the criteria so that you can work on your criteria with your primary cares to try to get your insurance companies to help you. If you need the link for Amble, again, y'all, the link is always going to be in my bio. It's not going anywhere. Amble is going to try their very best to do what needs to be done to make sure you guys do not have any breaks in your journeys. We are taking new patients, you guys. We will see you guys at your follow-ups. For those of you in the chat who are not yet following me, make sure that you click this picture. Make sure you are following me. And for those of you who need the link to get into Amble, again, right underneath my email address is my website. Open up my website. Here's the very first link that starts with HTTPS. It ends in KEASHA Dixon. Open that up, you guys. You're going to know that you're in my personal website that houses the link for Amble, because you're going to see a picture of me. You're going to see my name, y'all, and then scroll down till you see the Amble Health hyperlink. Open up that link, and then you're going to know that you're in your patient portal, because you're going to see the young lady with the pretty eyes the Amble branding, and you scroll down till you see the hyperlinks for Semaglutide and Tirzepatide. Again, we are taking new patients, you guys. You will continue your GLP-1 journey through Amble. Go into your patient portals, do your refills. Okay? All right. I love you guys so much. Y'all know hey Pete. It was somebody else that said hi to me. Hey Miss Selena. Thank you. Minding my business. I see you, friend. I had called your name earlier. We were talking about Summerlin. Hey Rose. Welcome in. Nurse Rock. I hope I said hello to you earlier on in the live. Vaughn, thank you for Vaughn, KG. Thank you guys for modding side to side. I see you, friend. Thank you so much. Kason, thank you so much, my love. Oh, and for everybody who said they DM me, I will check my DM. I saw you, baby. I will check my DM. Y'all know I end every live by saying, don't be moved by what you see. Move what you see by what you say. So I know this is a hard time. I know there's a lot of confusion going on in the community. I know there is a lot of fear, but y'all, it's gonna be okay. It will be okay. It will be okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Wanda. Go ahead, Miss Wanda. I'm so sorry. Put your message. I'm gonna look for your message and I'll answer before I go. I'm so sorry. She said my message is always missed. I'm so sorry. Go ahead and put it, baby. If y'all see Miss Wanda's message, can y'all pin it? I'm sorry. Miss Wanda, you know sometimes the messages get hidden from me. So you might see it, but I probably won't see it. If I didn't speak on it, or they didn't pin it, they usually pin my questions really, really good. My sister be catching it and she be answering. So I'm not the only one that be answering questions. I have a lot of very knowledgeable people who are on their weight loss journeys. There's a couple nurses in here. People have been on their journeys for some time now. Okay, there you are. She says I'm in maintenance. She says I'm 145 pounds, 12.5 every 10 days. That's amazing. That's good. That's appropriate. That is good. You know, my husband is in maintenance and he is taking 10 and he does every 14 days. So that's good. How's it working for you, Miss Wanda? Is it taking care of your food noise? That's a good plan in maintenance for sure. Just be mindful of the food noise and like cravings and stuff like that. If you start feeling cravings, you start feeling like you're eating, putting a little bit more on your plate, just be careful with that, because that's how I gained weight. I gained 11 pounds. I mean, that's not the only thing, girl. I was on vacation, honey, all of December, and so I was laid up, honey, with my husband. So you already know what you can get real comfortable when you are vacationing and doing the most and hanging out a lot. So that's really what happened to me. But in maintenance, those are some of the things that we have to, pay close attention to, that we're not doing too much, too close together, because that weight will come on and you don't even realize it, like you're doing too much. Okay? And I'm sorry I missed your question. Charge it to my head, not my heart, friend. Charge it to my head, not my heart. I love you guys so much. Don't be moved by what you see. Move what you see by what you say. And always remember that you are kings and you are queens, and people do not have to like how you move, but they must respect you. So never come off of your throne. Never take your crown off. Honey, never step out of your palace where you have streets of gold to step into the street with street people, because we are not street people. We are kingdom people. Okay, people don't gotta like what we do over here, honey, but you will respect it at the end of the day. I love you guys so much. And for all of the patients who are with Amble, y'all, we're gonna do one day at a time. Make sure you are not too much in the GLP-1 streets, listening to all of the nonsense, letting people raise your cortisol levels and causing you unnecessary anxiety. If there is any time there is going to be a change in anything that you have been having going on in your journey with Amble, I promise you guys, the owners are going to tell us, And we will tell y'all because that's what they tell us to do. We need y'all to let them know. Okay? They keep us very, very abreast on everything that is going on with Amble. Okay? So Amble is doing fine. Nothing is going on. We are business as usual, Miss Liz. Okay? And I was just explaining if there are any changes, the owner will let us know, and you guys will be the first people to know. I promise you. I don't care what time of the day or night it is. The moment I hear, my next move is going to be a live. It's not going to be a post. It's going to be a live. I mean, follow it with a post. But I always give news as a live first. Okay? I love you guys, and we will talk on tomorrow. Good night, guys.